to celebrate on. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. And looking at the explosiveness on the floor tonight, Steve, this game should be filled with highlight reel plays.
I love it, Kevin. Fans love watching these matchups, and we do too.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got Chris Middleton, Joel Embiid out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Smart, and it's Daniels in a shooting guard. And for the Knicks, Horford is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Thompson, and it's Hayward, and it's Paul in at the 1. Now here's Hayward. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Trust Klay Thompson every time with the catch and shoot. He gets so well positioned and balanced to score.
Smart against Paul. Now here's Smart. T right on him. No good with the layup. Hayward against Middleton. Hayward can hit. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Pistons. It's a 3-point game. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
Now here's Thompson after the miss from Joel Embiid. And here's Gobert. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Thompson misses. Thompson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And Middleton kicks to Smart. Green passes to Daniels. His 3-pointers off the mark. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Thompson for the triple. And the Knicks miss again.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And he gets the bucket.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size. And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Gobert with a screen on Smart. Paul kicks to Gobert. Out to Thompson. 4 on the clock. New York, no good that time either.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Middleton with a screen for Smart. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Fans, turn your attention courtside for your Knicks Breaker Dance Crew. Let's go, fans. Make some noise once again for your Knicks Breaker Dance Crew. Show them some love.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Gobert with a screen on Smart. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
He's off on the first.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Now Thompson. After Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. Gobert. Good D by Embiid. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Here we have 2 first-year head coaches, Steve. That being said, how long does it take for teams to learn a new system under these new coaches?
Kevin, is easy. You have a veteran team, less time. If you have a younger team, it can take some time. You just have to be patient if you have younger guys.
Paul against Smart. Pass to Embiid. Takes a 3. And that one is off. So New York will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
They get the rebound, kicks it out to Paul. They could use a bucket, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
What focus on the range shot by Chris, not letting anything throw him off.
Daniels passes to Embiid. Green with a screen for Embiid. Smart on the wing, defended by Paul. Here's Green, and terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
Do you see that activity level by Draymond Green doing what he does out there, and it's fun to watch.
Hayward on the wing. And another 3 for New York.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Smart misses.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Hall finds Horford. Hayward on the wing for the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Hey, numbers don't lie. Catch and shoot equals high percentage. Gordon Hayward with a great look.
Smart dishes to Middleton. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And the pass to Daniels. Smart with this screen on Thompson. Daniels kicks to Smart.
Well, the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Thompson passes to Hayward. He dishes it to Paul. Over Smart. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside, Middleton, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they are reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
Now here's Paul. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And Thompson kicks to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson a screen on Smart. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Embiid with the steal. Here's Green. Good work defensively by Horford.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Paul. Back to Hayward. Horford sets a screen for Hayward. From outside, off the mark. Pistons trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. A different look for New York. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Hayward. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Thompson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Chris Paul. And a different look here for the Pistons. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Embiid. Toppin comes in for Green. Reddish, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Marcus Smart. New York's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Pass to Horford. Passes to Bogdanovich. Horford sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Over Toppin. Here's Horford. Outside for Lowry. Pass to Hardaway. Lock at 6. Horford sets a screen for Hardaway. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hardaway against Dinwiddie. Robinson with the block. Bogdanovich against Dinwiddie. Bogdanovich passes to Horford. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Not just a score, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Dinwiddie passes to Batum. Now here's Reddish. He's covered by Bogdanovich. The layup off target. Dishes it to Hardaway. Back to Bogdanovich. Launches a 3. Here's Robinson. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Toppin can't get it to go. New York leading by 8. Bogdanovich looking around. Right side Lowry. The pass to Horford. Now Bogdanovich. Lets the 3 fly. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Toppin throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here is Lowry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bogdanovich wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Let me tell you, the three-point shot of Bogdan, it is money in this league.
Pass to Reddish. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Time now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Rudy Gobert. Dave, what's the news?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Knicks head athletic trainer. Told me it's pretty serious. He broke his shoulder, and he is undergoing treatment as we speak. He's definitely going to be sitting the rest of this one out and potentially a significantly longer time before he'll be back on the court. Kevin, really, really bad news tonight.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
I know he'll fight back hard to get back on the floor. He wants to be out here with his teammates.
Now, here's Lowry. The shot missing. Daniels passes to Dinwiddie. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Reddish. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Hardaway. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pistons trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Reddish. And stolen by Bogdanovich. At the top of the key, Lowry. And yes, it's good. And the Knicks lead by 15.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And so it's New York finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Bogdanovich out there with Hayward. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Robinson, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. They're the group New York will start the second with. Middleton can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Now Lowry following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Robinson sets a screen for Thompson. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Thompson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Knicks. Green with a screen on Lowry. Smart kicks to Embiid. Over Lowry. It's rebounded by New York.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Pass to Robinson. The dish now to Thompson. Three-pointer, Lowry. He can't get it to go. And it's Detroit the other way. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Middleton with it. Now defended by Hayward. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Paul checked in for Kyle Lowry.
Chris Paul.
So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Now Middleton following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Now Middleton. Stolen by Robinson. Thompson surveying the floor. Fires from the line. Here's Hayward. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
That's the one thing you love about Hayward. He lives at the line.
The Knicks shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Now, here is Robinson. Kicks to Thompson. From deep. Rebounded by Smart.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
For three, Middleton. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got 5 rebounds tonight. From 11 feet away.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Dinwiddie right side. Can they get it? And the layup is good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Ball finds Bogdanovic. New York moving it around. And to get open is Robinson. Great D that time for Middleton. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Detroit Pistons. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Dinwiddie passes to Embiid. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. They trail by 16. Embiid sets the pick for Green. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Embiid. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. To take a look at the Knicks. I know they would have liked a better start, but they're 10th in the conference right now. And, of course, there's the Pistons, sitting directly below them, just 1 spot down. Hayward dishes the ball. Robinson against Embiid. Robinson kicks to Thompson. Robinson a screen on Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
You've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now here's Green. Here's Smart. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Thompson outside. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Now the pass to Green. In the corner, Middleton with it. Misses the 3. The Knicks leading by 10. Hayward with the ball. Now Green defending. Hayward can't hit.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Smart passes to Dinwiddie. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Spencer Dinwiddie has always been a great scorer, being used off the bench more and more. He has a great game to be a sixth man.
With Dinwiddie off the bench, he will always provide offense and ball handling.
A great point, Kevin. He can set up others, but usually looks for his own shot. Can be streaky at times with it, but when he gets it going, he can win you a game by himself.
A different look for New York. Horford comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Thompson. Toppin, he's checked in for the Pistons. Reddish comes in for Chris Middleton. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. The Knicks leading by 8. Here is Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Detroit with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Paul against Smart. Pass to Dinwiddie. He dishes it to Embiid. The Knicks pull it in. Outside Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Horford, and the layup's good off the glass. Horford's got 5 now.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Back to Toppin. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Knicks making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Batum comes in for Joel Embiid, and Daniels subbed in for Marcus Smart. Free throw is good by Toppin.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here is Horford. He has 5. Robinson misses.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Toppin throws it down.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Brooklyn. And he gets it back. Feeds to Robinson. Good. He's got 5.
Good ball handler and passer. Bogdanovich is very effective in the pick and roll.
Pistons trail by 10. Dinwiddie right side. He kicks to Reddish. Toppin sets a screen for Reddish. And stolen by Horford. Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by Daniels. Bogdanovich passes to Lowry. Outside, Horford. Right side, Robinson. 6 to shoot. It doesn't go for him. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Dinwiddie outside. A shot by Reddish, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for New York. 10-point lead. Lowry passes to Robinson. Dishes to Hardaway. New York needs to get off a shot. They get it back, and Robinson throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Horford finds Robinson. Here's Bogdanovich. Shoots the 3, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now, here's Lowry.
First half, 2 minutes.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Passes it to Batum. Here's Dinwiddie. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Knicks leading by 15. Hardaway kicks to Bogdanovich. Horford sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And the layup falls. Bogdanovich has got 14.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, here's Toppin. He's guarded closely. Pass to Daniels. Launches it. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Mitchell Robinson. .54 seconds left now here in the second.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Throws it up high, and Toppin throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 14. He had a nice open look right there. Hardaway has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Knicks lead, 49-31.
Dinwiddie against Lowry. Dinwiddie with it. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau, Coach.